all in for Christ. Part of this has been due to a few intentional decisions from myself, and the other part has been due to a few people who saw value in me and invested in me throughout the past year. During the past year, I've looked for opportunities to share my faith, praying God would open doors that would allow me to share my beliefs and values without coming across as righteous or judgmental. I was excited to go. A couple days into the trip, past hurts were starting to resurface, and I found myself being confronted with things I hadn't thought about in years. Although I've dealt with many hurts in life, through God's love and lots of prayer, I've learned to forgive, but more importantly, I've learned that I'm forgiven. I know that through Christ, my eternal home is heaven, but what God showed me in Ecuador is that my past was still dictating who I was in Christ. I feared that if people knew the truth about where I came from and the life I once lived, they would decide I wasn't good enough. And God showed me this thinking has prevented me from being vulnerable, building relationships, and trusting others. While in Ecuador, team members stood by my side during challenging situations. One team member in particular invested in me by helping me think through some things, praying for me, being honest with me, and just being authentic. Because of this support and encouragement, I was able to tell my entire story for the first time. And afterwards, the team prayed for me and continued to treat me just as they had done before they knew my story. To me, this baptism is a symbol of not allowing my past to dictate my future. It's a symbol of trust and vulnerability, and it allows me to affirm my theory about being true and authentic in Christ because that's what others are looking for. I'm thankful that God put specific people in my life exactly when I needed.